The color wake-up call. Why 2025 is all about letting go. Let's face it, many of us cling to colors that once felt fresh but now quietly date us every time we step out the door. Maybe it's that millennial pink blazer or that army green jacket that feels more 2016 than modern day. 2025 is your invitation to reset, because color does more than decorate, it communicates. It whispers luxury or screams dated chaos without your permission. This year, polished minimalism and intentional tones take center stage. The goal isn't rigid rules, it's refinement. By the end of this video, you'll see which hues to let go of and the new shades to replace them with, so your style feels elegant, cohesive, and current. If you've ever looked at an outfit and thought, something feels off, chances are, the culprit is your color palette. This is the year you get intentional and stylishly unstoppable. Goodbye millennial pink. It's over. Millennial pink was once fashion's darling. It ruled branding, Instagram feeds, and entire wardrobes for nearly a decade. But here's the truth. In 2025, this peachy hue feels tired and overdone. That doesn't mean pink is out, far from it. The new pinks are grown up, moody, and effortlessly wearable. Think dusty rose slip skirts, terracotta blush tops, or mauve leather jackets. These tones are romantic yet refined, offering sophistication that millennial pink lost along the way. Picture a clay-toned blouse tucked into mocha trousers with gold hoops, understated but powerful. It's not about canceling pink, it's about evolving it to match who you are now: confident, intentional, and modern. So, thank millennial pink for her service and trade her in for pinks that belong to today's woman, not yesterday's trend. Retiring mustard yellow. From bold to bland, mustard yellow had its peak. It was bold, artsy, and made any outfit pop with an edge that felt fearless. But that edge dulled over time, and now mustard often flattens your whole palette instead of elevating it. In 2025, warm yellows get a sophisticated upgrade. Swap overpowering mustard for saffron silk blouses, butter knits, or muted marigold dresses. These hues still radiate warmth but carry an elegance mustard can't deliver anymore. Imagine a saffron blouse under a creamy trench or a honey-toned midi skirt paired with ivory loafers. Effortless richness without overwhelming your look. Use these refined yellows as accents: a structured bag, a subtle belt, a pair of loafers. Mustard had its fun, but now it's time to embrace warmth that whispers luxury rather than shouts for attention. The end of army green, a color in fatigue. Green once defined utilitarian cool. It balanced edgy and effortless until it didn't. In 2025, this color feels tired and heavy, dragging down modern wardrobes craving freshness and softness. Say goodbye to drab military green and hello to organic greens like sage, pistachio, eucalyptus, and matcha. These shades breathe life into your outfits, pairing beautifully with oat milk neutrals and muted pinks. Think sage blazers over column dresses, or pistachio wide-leg pants with a latte knit top. These greens feel intentional, not forced. Army green dulls contrast and flattens silhouettes, especially in stiff fabrics. This year's greens, on the other hand, feel serene, botanical, and elevated. So, keep the earthiness, but ditch the fatigue. 2025's greens are about freshness and calm sophistication. The burgundy burnout. When depth turns dull, burgundy reigned supreme in fall wardrobes for years. Its deep, wine-soaked tones symbolized elegance and warmth till it became predictable. In 2025, burgundy feels like a default, not a statement. The fix. Switch to burnt cinnamon, terracotta, or brick red. These tones offer depth with a sense of movement and surprise. Imagine a terracotta wool coat over a cream turtleneck, or a burnt cinnamon pleated skirt with a mocha blouse. The richness stays, but the vibe is revitalized. Texture plays a role too. Burgundy in matte fabrics feels lifeless. These new tones in silk or suede glow with dimension. Even your makeup benefits. Rust rose lips look modern compared to heavy burgundy. Burgundy isn't bad, it's just tired. Retire it with gratitude and embrace colors that feel like a fresh breath of fall air. Basic beige. Not anymore. Beige, the blank canvas of minimalism, often misses the mark in real life. Flat, yellowish beige can wash you out and feel lifeless when worn. Head judo, but don't toss neutrals altogether, upgrade them. In 2025, neutrals turn rich and dimensional. Think warm toffee, creamy oat milk, rich camel, and stone. These shades add depth and warmth, especially when layered together. Picture a toffee knit vest over a crisp white shirt dress or a camel coat paired with ivory trousers and almond boots. Suddenly, neutral doesn't mean boring, it means luxurious. Texture matters too. A chunky oat milk knit or buccal cardigan elevates your outfit far beyond that limp beige tee. Modern neutrals love unexpected pairings. Imagine a stone blazer with lilac pants or caramel with sage. This is beige, evolved alive, and anything but basic. Bye-bye black on black. Time to lighten up. Black is timeless, few shades flatter like it does, but black on black on black. It risks looking flat, severe, and safe to the point of stale. 2025's update is about tonal depth and thoughtful contrast. Mix your beloved black with charcoal, espresso, or deep navy to add dimension. A charcoal blazer over a black dress or espresso boots with graphite wool outerwear breathe new life into a moody look. Contrast is your secret weapon. Our cream bag against black layers, a soft gray scarf peeking from under a black coat. Even if you love black, make sure cut and texture keep it fresh. Think glossy boots, matte trousers, and structured silhouettes. Black remains iconic, but how you style it now makes all the difference. Nuanced, not numbing. Neon fatigue. Too loud, too fast. Neon once commanded the stage. Electric green, highlighter pink, shocking orange. It was bold and streetwise, lighting up Instagram feeds and festival fashion. But neon's moment has passed. In 2025, neons feel more costume than chic. The modern shift favors vivid midtones and high-saturation pastels that pop without blinding. Think hot coral, vivid periwinkle, or zesty lime colors with personality and control. A vivid periwinkle blouse under a navy blazer or a hot coral bag against a linen outfit adds intentional vibrancy. Even neon green has an upgrade. Try chartreuse or matcha, still lively, but grounded. The goal now is artful energy, not glosstic chaos. Style that turns heads for the right reasons, playful yet polished, colorful yet curated. Neon was fun, but it's time to turn the volume down and the taste level up. Outdated olive. Nature's green grows up. Olive was the sophisticated alternative to army green. A deeper, richer earth tone that balanced bolder colors in a calm, grounded way. But in 2025, olive feels stale. It often mutes an outfit rather than elevates it. The new chapter for greens leans into freshness and light. Think eucalyptus, basil, moss, and seafoam greens that feel alive, modern, and soft. Imagine a eucalyptus silk skirt with a cream knit tank or moss green trousers with a crisp white blouse. These shades channel nature without dragging you into drab territory. The trick is choosing greens that feel intentional and curated, not left over from last season's cargo trend. Olive may stick around in utility jackets, but it's no longer your wardrobe hero. Nature's palette just got a beautiful upgrade. *** steel blue. Feeling cold and corporate steel blue once embodied quiet, luxury. A smart, cool-toned alternative to navy. It looked sharp in tailored coats and minimalist blouses, balancing gray's subtlety with blue's calm. But steel blue's era is over. In 2025, it feels flat, cold, and more corporate cubicle than creative chic. The modern fix is easy shift to blues with depth and softness. Dusty teal, stormy sky, slate blue, and soft indigo are in. These shades hold emotion and play beautifully with warmer neutrals. A dusty teal wool coat over cream trousers or a storm gray blue slip skirt with caramel knitwear feels chic and intentional. Even structured pieces benefit. Powdered indigo suits or slate blazers look grounded, not sterile. Texture transforms. Two steel blue and flat cotton reads cheap, but dusty blue and raw silk whispers luxury. Blues aren't gone, they've simply grown up. Rust is rusting out. Rust used to be the darling of autumn wardrobes, warm, earthy, and editorial in photoshoots and real life alike. But overexposure dulled its shine. In 2025, rust feels expected, overdone, and a little lifeless compared to fresher earthy tones. This doesn't mean you must give up the cozy vibe, just evolve it. Trade rust for warm sand, paprika, terracotta, or desert clay. These shades have the same warmth but with a brighter, more modern edge. Imagine a paprika wrap blouse paired with ivory trousers or a terracotta pleated skirt with bone-white boots, instantly lifted, instantly current. These earthy hues catch light beautifully, creating movement and depth that rust simply can't. Anymore? The goal is to keep your warm tones but breathe new energy into them. Let rust rest and reach for shades that feel alive, not stagnant. Your autumn palette will thank you. Stop wearing cool gray. Try these warmer neutrals. Cool gray once symbolized chic minimalism, clean, architectural, and safe for modern wardrobes. But in real life, it often falls flat, too cold, too stark, and unflattering on most complexions. In 2025, the modern neutral shift moves toward warmth and softness. Enter Greige, Oat Milk Mushroom Taupe, and Soft Stone. These neutrals flatter your skin tone and play beautifully with other shades. Picture an oat milk cashmere sweater layered under a Greige wool coat, paired with soft stone trousers, tonal harmony that glows. These updated neutrals give you so much more flexibility. Blush, olive, periwinkle, everything blends seamlessly. The secret: warm neutrals feel cozy and expensive at the same time. Cool gray had its moment in peak era, but now, we crave layers that feel like quiet luxury, not clinical concrete. Trade the chill for warmth, and watch your basics transform into elegance. Purple problems. When eggplant and plum age, you deep. Purples like eggplant and plum once signaled drama and regal vibes, but in 2025, they're starting to age us instead of elevate us. These muddy tones flatten your complexion and pull your outfit down, especially in formal wear or suiting. The solution isn't to ditch purple altogether, just refine it. Try lavender smoke, mulberry, or a blue-based orchid instead. These shades feel modern, fresh, and full of life. Imagine a mulberry satin skirt with a crisp white blouse and kitten heels, or a lavender gray wool coat layered over a creamy monochrome look. These lighter, nuanced purples catch the light and flatter your skin tone. Avoid purple tones that look muddy and lifeless. Lean into hues that feel airy yet sophisticated. Purple can still be your power color, just pick the right version to match the modern elegance you're building in 2025. The death of coral. Remember when coral exploded everywhere after Pantone crowned it color of the year? It danced through swimwear, dresses, and lipsticks, adding a punch of playful energy to any wardrobe. But now, that punch feels more like a leftover party favor. Coral today can come off too loud, too obvious, and slightly dated. Does this mean the warmth is gone for good? Not at all. We're just refining it. Sunset rose, desert peach, and spiced apricot are coral's grown-up cousins, warmer, earthier, and infinitely easier to style. Picture a sunset rose blouse with ecru wide leg pants or a desert peach midi dress paired with caramel sandals. The vibe is warm but sophisticated. These new shades blend seamlessly with neutrals and richer tones alike. Coral was fun and flirty. Sunset rose is polished and quietly confident. Swap loud for luminous and watch your style feel instantly refreshed. Navy isn't always the safe choice. Navy has long been the smart alternative to black. Safe, classic, always acceptable. But that's exactly the problem. Too often, navy's worn without thought, flat, shapeless, or as a fallback when we're uninspired. In 2025, navy by itself can feel stale, especially if you rely on it too heavily. The fix: evolve it. Meet its more expressive siblings: midnight, ink blue, smoky indigo, cobalt steel. These shades feel deeper, richer, and more intentional. Picture an ink blue silk blouse with high-waisted camel trousers, or a smoky indigo blazer layered over a muted, lilac slip dress. Even tailoring benefits from a shake-up. Try a cobalt pinstripe suit or an inky blue cord with statement buttons. Navy needs contrast and texture to stay modern. When you pair it, unexpectedly burnt caramel, pistachio, or soft stone, you take it from safe to statement. That's modern elegance. Ice pastels. They're out, unless styled smartly. Once upon a time, ice pastels were the breath of fresh air we waited for each spring. Powdery mint, baby blue, faint lilac-y, soft florals, and crisp mornings. But by 2025, these delicate shades can look juvenile or oddly flat, especially when worn head to toe with no contrast. That doesn't mean pastels are off limits. It means they need more thought. Dusty lavender, muted aqua, and creamy pistachio give you the softness you crave, but with a sophisticated edge. Try a dusty lavender blouse tucked into espresso trousers with a gold chain necklace. Suddenly, that pastel feels editorial, not elementary. Layer a muted aqua trench over a chocolate knit dress with textured boots. Now, you have depth and quiet drama. The trick is to anchor pastels with rich, grounding colors and interesting fabrics like silk, buccal, or cashmere. Add structure to tailored shapes. Stop soft colors from reading as childish. Pastels don't have to disappear. They just have to grow up with you. Give them contrast, texture, and intention, and they'll feel as modern as any bold shade. In your closet, overdone teal and turquoise used to feel like a style passport to bohemian beaches and wanderlust wardrobes. Carefree, bold, and endlessly but too much of a good thing can feel stale. In 2025, these bright, saturated tones can easily date your outfit, especially in cheap fabrics or busy prints. The new wave keeps the ocean spirit alive but dials up the elegance. Sea glass, ocean, mist, deep lagoon, and gray-blue jade echo waters calming essence without screaming for attention. A sea glass silk blouse tucked into off-white linen trousers. Feels breezy yet polished, perfect for summer lunches that drift into sunset drinks. Or think of a deep lagoon midi dress with strappy gold sandals and a straw-toed. It's resort-ready but refined. Not costume-wide. These shades complement warm neutrals, beautifully camel oat milk, even muted saffron. Teal and turquoise may remind you of carefree holidays, but your everyday wardrobe deserves a grown-up take on coastal chic. Let the ocean inspire your palaches. Keep it soft, sophisticated, and wearable from city streets to seaside getaways. Dirty white versus creamy elegance. White is the quiet backbone of so many wardrobes. But not all whites do you justice. A dingy, slightly yellowed tee can ruin even the best styling intentions, dragging your whole look into careless territory. Stark, clinical whites can be just as unforgiving, casting a cold glare on your skin tone instead of a gentle spotlight. In 2025, white is more nuanced. Think eggshell, warm ivory, French vanilla, and soft alabaster shades that reflect light beautifully and flatter your real skin. Not mannequin perfect. A pair of creamy white wide-leg pants with a butter yellow silk blouse feels like sunshine. You can wear or imagine a soft alabaster blazer draped over an oat-toned tank dress. Effortless elegance, with just the right amount of warmth. The key is contrast and texture, crisp tailoring, fluid knits, delicate satin. These warm whites also play well with trend-forward tones like dusty rose or sage. When your white looks intentional and fresh, your entire outfit feels elevated, even if it's as simple as a tee and trousers. So toss the dingy pieces, embrace creamy elegance instead. The psychology of outdated colors. Colors have power, they shape your mood before you even speak. Some shades instantly signal modernity and vitality. Others drag you back to a version of yourself you've already outgrown. Outdated colors hold memories of trends gone by, cultural moments that faded, or silhouettes you no longer relate to. Ever put on that mustard blazer that once made you feel artsy, only to feel drab instead? That's your style intuition nudging you forward. In 2025, the best style decisions happen when you trust this inner compass. Think of your closet as a mirror. If the colors feel lifeless, they'll drain your energy too. By choosing tones that make your complexion glow and your posture lift, you automatically boost your confidence. Your wardrobe should evolve as you do. Your colors, especially, should reflect who you are now. If your palette feels dated, so does your message. So take a hard look at your closet, release the shades that weigh you down, and make space for hues that energize you every time you step out the door. The Chic 2025 Color Palette. What to wear instead? You've said farewell to the colors that no longer serve you. Now it's time to build a palette that works for you, not against you. The 2025 color story is all about warmth, layered sophistication, and harmony that feels curated, not chaotic. Neutrals get a major glow: toffee, greige oat milk, mushroom taupe tones that add instant depth and subtle luxury. Pinks find new life. Dusty rose, terracotta blush, muted mulberry bring softness without feeling sack. Greens step into the spotlight. Sage, eucalyptus, pistachio, they're organic yet intentional. Blues soften and deepen. Dusty teal, stormy sky, ink blue, create mood and elegance all at once. Warm tones like saffron, paprika, and burnt cinnamon keep your wardrobe feeling rich without tipping into trend chasing. Even pastels look grown-up. Smoky, lavender and creamy pistachio feel chic when styled thoughtfully. The real secret is intention. Every color you wear should flatter your skin, speak to your style, personality, and layer beautifully with the rest. Ready for your challenge? Pick 5 outdated pieces and replace them with 5 fresh shades. Dress with purpose and watch your confidence shine in every hue you choose.